As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Returns looking good so far. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. And he knows he's got to do more for his team.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick six. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Rams and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. So out they come for their opening drive of this ball game. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go put a score on the board.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Oh, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, you're making your coordinator a little bit nervous, man. When you take a sack down in this area of the field, you are playing with absolute fire. And you know what else? Kind of light a fuse on that other side and that defense, too.
He gets 2 out of it, but it's going to be 4th down.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Their punter making his way out now. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Rams will be loving their field position they have to begin this drive. Motioning one of the tight ends. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains. On 1st down, here's Burrow. He's still going at the 30. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. He's got Smith. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
Option design here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Burrow setting to throw. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's got Harrison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 16. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Rams will take possession. Running back, motioning right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Scooped up by the defense. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Throwing now, following the turnover. Finds the in route, complete. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. Got a man. Bowers has it. And this one doesn't go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
That's caught for the 1st. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing it again here. Bails out of the pocket quick. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Kate, little good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you take a sack. Good news is you do actually have a few more plays in your playbook. Everybody always says, well, you got more room to operate. No, what you have...
And in for the touchdown! So So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Out come the Rams on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
From the 27. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. The Rams are set to punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The visitors ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets this one to Harrison. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll give him a 1st down. Right up the gut. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's in. Touchdown! These guys take a 20-zip lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys stretch their lead to 21. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete here to Bowers. And he gets him around 6 there. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Taken in by Harrison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7. And Brooklyn 1st down.
Setting up a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll throw it again. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They are throwing it again. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 19. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Harrison secures this left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Smith able to put it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. This finds Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Burrow setting up the play action. He's going to push one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got Harrison. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48. Finds him on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Smith able to put it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Cut out left. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That brings us to halftime. One team having fun, the other team not so much in what has been a blowout thus far. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. From there, let's head off and check out a 2nd game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Kevin White, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. The Saints locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 27-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now, off play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense ready to get going again now. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2 yards on the pickup, and it sets up 1st down. Throwing from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Complete here to Bowers. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing it again here. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
And the Brooklyn first down.
Patterson sets in motion left. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds his target, Patterson. And he gets this forward to the 19. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 19. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives them the first.
First down, Brooklyn.
They kick the running back in motion. Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And these guys continue piling onto this lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And turnovers, well, we all know, never okay for the players, certainly not okay in a coach's eye. And with as many as they've had here, Brock, gonna be tough to play these highlights back after this game.
Yeah, tough but essential, Kate, because watching these plays, this is the difference between good and great. I got to be around Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning didn't watch his highlights. He watched his sacks. He watched his interceptions. He wanted to critique himself through these difficult circumstances. And when you do, you could become a Hall of Famer like Peyton.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 38. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Burrow out of the shotgun. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
To the air, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He goes back to him yet again, complete. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Taken in by Harrison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their ball to start the 4th, and with that type of lead, whew, this game isn't far from over. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A tight end in motion now. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They give it to him again. And they bring him down around the 34. A 5-yard gain on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's on the move. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Smith able to put it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, here's Burrow. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At their 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, Burrow to throw. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He fires one deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. He has it at the 13. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Third and 6.
Burrow splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Burrow. This finds Smith. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Burrow back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing it again here. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's completed right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
One final shot here. Complete beyond the marker. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It was a great effort from our winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.